You know what we gonna do?
What the f*** you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to shuttle to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. You can't stop me.
Authority bus terminal.
Come on. Go f*** y'all niggas. You niggas think shit is a game, huh? They got some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Say what? Say what?
Yeah.
Got the stat bitch.
Yeah.
That niggas not for this.
Crack rock.
Yo. And you niggas wearing thongs still. Most you niggas gay. We don't really play.
Know a fat bitch that can't stop eating. She won't stop until my gun's cocked. I gotta put it to her head in order for her to stop. She's a freak bitch. She's thick too. So the bitch to watch what you do. Watch how you swallow the food. Stop being greedy. You want me all the time. So to stop being needy. Niggas keep smiling. Stop it.
Y'all been eating long enough now. Stop being cheesy. Get to the knee. Cause most you niggas need.
Let me get these niggas, son. Yeah. I ain't got no words. You niggas ain't shit. You got no turds. My glasses don't fit. They fall off my face, bitch. They hit my lip. I stubbed my toe. Damn. I said, damn. Ouch, bitch. The bitch pissing on my bed sheets. I said, damn. You Amber Heard me. Damn. She Amber hurt me. See, Amber Rose got bald head. I hit it from the back. I said, bitch, give me your legs. Give me your bread. I'm gone. Grabbing the purse. Dig through her purse like Drizzy. Aaliyah on my t-shirt. I'm needy. Tell me like Young Jeezy.
Pause.
Yeah.
I don't wear drawers. At your bitch house. Free ball. When she called, I got my nuts out. On the wall. I don't piss in the stalls. I piss on the floors.
Basquiat, I got the painting on the wall. Pour the potty on the drawers. Pour the potty in my drawers. They leaking. They stinking.
What's going on, you bitch made ass niggas, you bitch made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches? We back. Cracking the motherfucking 80s for your motherfucking ass.
Bitch.
You know what I mean?
And you bitch ass niggas. And you bitch ass bitches.
R.I.P. DMX, man.
R.I.P.
The legend. The dog.
R.I.P. my nigga Earl Simmons. You heard? The dog. Shout out to the dog. My nigga was really growling and barking at niggas on the record, man.
I'm telling you, bro. He didn't just have the East Coast. Like, that nigga had the world, son. He had the world, Craig.
Facts. The world, Craig. Shout out to Craig. Craig pulled up with this badass bitch. Oh, my bad, bro. I didn't know that was your shorty, bro. My bad. Damn, son. Nigga, Craig looked at me crazy.
Shout out to Craig.
DMX was... Shout out to How Culture, you know what I mean? We in the streaming era now. Shout out to my nigga I Show Speed. He be barking and shit. Got that from X, guaranteed. You know what I mean? Even if you don't know, he did. He had to start somewhere. Feel me?
Yeah, the image, you know, what he was saying, you know, back because before the social media, the relatable thing was like seeing a nigga in real life. So it's like yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, I came uptown, I was in Yonkers, I actually seeing DMX on a bike, like, It was, you know what I mean? Like that was actually them. Like I seen them niggas. Like that's how it was back then.
Nigga was popping the
Word.
willie with a vest on, pit bull on the back.
Word.
Real talk. Yeah, nah, that is true. Just in terms of like, man, different eras, there's different shit that we could be like, yo, damn, I missed that, I missed this. For sure, it's just the mystique of artists, just being able to see them live if it's at a show, or you might run into them, you know what I mean, being from the town, you might run into a nigga on the street because you just might be in their hood that they might have grew up in or in the city somewhere.
Yeah.
Is that feeling don't exist no more because we see these niggas every day on fucking Instagram if you follow them and shit.
And yeah. Yeah, it's just not a thing anymore like that. I guess because of social media, so because you get to sit on your phone, computer, whatever, and you could just scroll and go to a page and see this anytime you want. And you could watch it all day. You could watch a Instagram model, like basically her or what lifestyle she portrays on that page, nigga. Like you just sit and look at all that shit all day. Like, so there's no, like there's the mystique.
No surprises. There's no surprises. Literally. It's like watching Real World, but for celebrities. Not even celebrities, the average fucking Joe. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna front. That shit is still dangerous. I do it. Obviously, it's the world we live in now. But that shit dangerous in terms of like, we shouldn't have access to so many people's lives. But just think about 20 years ago when, you know what I mean, we was in school. To keep up with what your homies and shit was doing, you either had to have a cell phone, AIM, AOL or some shit. Maybe if you had like Xbox Live or online gaming. That was the only way you knew what your niggas or your friends or your shorty was doing after you left school. You had no fucking idea, especially if they lived in a different hood. Yep. Shit.
Bro, honestly, it'd be a different world when you come see your girl. Like, depending on where your girl live, your girl could even live in the same borough as you, right? In the same, let's say same borough, right? That side of the borough or that side of town, bro, that's not your normal. Like, you don't have no reason to be over there like normally. So you're not. It's like you familiar with it because obviously that's your borough, but nigga, shit changes every day. So you only but so familiar. You familiar because you probably know the avenues or like, you've been on those streets, but that don't mean those same people are in that area like when you come back there, or those houses or whatever, how it looks over there is going to be, you know what I'm saying? Like shit changes every day. So
especially in the town, that shit changed bi-weekly, nigga.
Right.
Different crackhead. Nah, the crackheads be the same. You know what I mean? Them niggas is probably one of the only things that don't change. Shout out to y'all niggas.
Right.
Y'all niggas are still kicking.
That should be a whole different world, nigga. You pull up to a building, you're like, oh, goddamn. Oh, shit. That's how they get down over here?
Oh, you might pull up. She live in the hood. Nigga said it's dirty. She might live in the hood, but she got a house. But it's in the hood still, you know what I'm saying?
That shit's still across the street from the P's.
Yeah, nah, facts.
So you still gotta walk past them niggas.
Or it's a Chinese food spot on the corner, so you still walking past them niggas.
Yeah, you walking past mad random niggas, like for no reason.
Shit is dangerous, bro. It's just dangerous.
Niggas, like.
And niggas that's outside for the drama. Niggas is outside with no other reasons other than being outside.
Yeah, ain't nothing else to do. Ain't nothing else to do but to throw a flying punch at your ass.
Nigga hit him with a Chuck Liddell.
Nigga just having a bad day, so he just decided to hit you with a Ryu punch.
Nigga decided to fuck you up just for the sake of sport. Damn, son. Welcome back to Cracking the 80s, man. Episode 98 in this bitch. Hey! 98 degrees. This is a 98 degrees episode.
Do the intros now.
Yeah, I was editing the last part. We got to like episode and like minute 45, and I started the intro. Nigga Mars was like, no, hell no. Nigga said, oh my god. But we are in this motherfucking building, cracking the 80s. The guys is back. The boys are back in town.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drugs is in the motherfucking building. Bam, bam. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Bam, bam. What you won't do? Do for drugs. You tried everything. Drugs is in the motherfucking building. Hey, what's up, my guy? Drugs is here.
Hey. What's up, peoples? All my crackheads and crackettes. The background singers, check them out. You know what I'm saying? They got big ass titties. I love them. And they can sing. Sing that shit, bitches. Hey, man, we ready to pod, man. We back. We feeling better than ever. You know what I mean? Mars, what we doing?
It's me. Hey, there is me. What's that song? I things that on the earth, so weird.
Whatever that song is, nigga, we not going with that one.
I like that. That's that Taylor Swift. That's that Taylor Swift, man.
Shout out to Taylor, man. I fuck with Taylor.
The anti-hero, man. That shit is a banger. It's me.
Yeah, clip it up. Throw us in the algorithm, you heard?
Yeah,
We love
you know what I'm
Shorty.
saying? Come on, I'm just trying
Hey,
to get the view.
Taylor.
I'm just trying to get us the
We
view.
love Taylor. Hey, what up, Tay?
Peace.
I'm trying to sell my soul.
Around here, we call it Tay. We call it Tay Tay if you really fuck with her. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
She wears shorts. I wear sneakers.
Right.
You feel me?
We promoting
She's
the
a
Super Bowl at the same
cheerleader,
time.
and I'm in the bleachers.
And
Come on,
I'm
man.
in the we
Shit is really heat.
we promoting the
That shit
Super Bowl
is
at the
really
same
heat.
time.
Taylor got heat. Fuck, keep it a buck.
Yella got that 5.
That far, but you know what I'm saying?
I heard she had that 5 Punana too.
I didn't hear that. Shout out to Taylor. Taylor. What's up, shorty? And I'm here. 5'2" is in the motherfucking building. Hey.
Hello, ladies.
Bow, 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 wow, wow, wow. Let me take my towel off. Wow, 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 wow. This nigga Val Venus really used to take his towel off and point to both sides in the motherfucking arena and start gyrating his hips, bro.
Little kids is watching that. That's why we all freaks right now.
Facts. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I don't know if it was Val Venus that did it for me personally, but Sable might have been one of them. Trish Stratus, you know what I mean? With the cowboy hat.
Definitely. Lita. Hello,
Lita.
Great
She
set
can
of
hurry around to
boobs.
me every day of the week. I'll say that much.
Yeah, she
Lita
had big
was
tits.
Yeah, Lita was a little, you know.
Wait,
you know what I mean? Was Lita Hispanic?
I believe so. I mean, that was the image, right?
That was definitely the image, but her name is Amy Dumas.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Shout out to Lita. Shout out to Edge. Shout out to Christian. You know what I mean?
Word.
Shout out to wrestling, man. Ain't WrestleMania coming up?
How you gonna set out Edge and Christian with Lita, not the Hardy
I was
Boys?
about to say, what about Matt?
Shout out to Man
Yo,
Jeff.
what? Oh yeah, them niggas. Wait, where was Jeff from? What was Matt Jeff from? They was Hispanic.
Nah, them niggas was definitely. Well, they could be. Them niggas is like white boys. They was from.
Hey, white
Jeff
boys.
looked like 6'9".
He definitely did. Them niggas was from North Carolina. Okay, so Lita was from North Carolina also.
Nigga said I thought 6'9" was Jeff.
Oh, yeah, they came in together. They all came in together, yeah. They all came in together. Together as one.
That nigga Jeff Hardy had the blicky with the stiffy. Damn. Shout out to them niggas. Them niggas was definitely doing hard drugs, jumping off ladders and shit. Still showing up every week.
What a time, man. Legends.
Niggas will never have another childhood like us. I don't give a fuck what niggas say.
Bruh, first off, I just watched a clip. Let me just say this. Cause I know I be hearing niggas say something when I be saying Sting is like the greatest wrestler of all time, like ever in all eras, right? I was watching a clip. I forgot who he was fighting. Oh shit, who was he fighting? It don't even matter. Fuck that. But the nigga slammed Sting on a fucking like on like the tax, like the shit that
Oh yeah, the mankind tax.
bro. He had all them shits sitting in his back. He still whipped this nigga ass, bro. Leaking in the ring and all that, bro. Bro, this nigga is the GOAT, bro.
Fuck with. You know who I just started following? My son Mick Foley, Mankind, Cactus Jack, Do Love. That nigga is legendary.
Another legend. Undertaker. Another legend. Niggas be talking about, like, don't get me wrong, Stone Cold and them niggas is them niggas. The Rock, obviously, that's them niggas. But niggas be forgetting about, like, these niggas. Like, these, bro, Undertaker was 50 years old smoking niggas, bro. Popping up to WrestleMania.
Never
Like,
losing that
making the views spike every fucking WrestleMania.
Nigga, we forgot about Hardcore Holly. You want to get technical? Hardcore Holly. Scotty too motherfucking high.
Shout out to
on,
what's my
man.
man name? The other Holly, the actor Bob. What's my? Damn, it was Crash.
Hem Shamrock.
Crash, but the other one, the nigga
Oh,
that
my
was
son
the first.
said Shamrock. What the?
Remember the
fuck?
hardcore matches? Them shits used to be 24/7. Niggas could get it down. Niggas could be at the supermarket and got to get into a brawl and defend the championship.
We really want to get into it. Chavo Guerrero, a legend.
Come on, bro.
Eddie, R.I.P.
Eddie
Guerrero.
Eddie and Chavo, both them niggas. You feel what I'm saying? At
Bro,
that time,
Shawn Michaels,
I hated
bro.
I hated Chavo at that time. But now I look back, Chavo's a legend.
We
JBL.
lie, we cheat, we steal. We lie, we cheat, we steal. Come on, man.
JBL.
JBL.
Shawn Michaels, Kurt Angle.
Word.
Who was my other son?
Test.
Rhino.
Rey
Shout out to Rhino.
Rhino.
Rey Mysterio. Test.
Rey Mysterio, my nigga. Come on, bro.
I never liked Test.
I like Test when he was a Trish and the other bald fat nigga. Forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot that nigga name. They was like a crew.
Yeah. But the Bradshaw, I remember Bradshaw was with
Farouk.
and they was I forgot the name of their group.
Niggas used to clothesline the shit out of you. Fuck. What was
Yeah,
the name
it
of
was
that group?
the APP or something like that. Was it APP?
OPP? You know what OPP? Yeah,
They had
you
the
know
bar
me.
inside in the back, behind the scenes in the wrestling dance. Celebrities pull up and all that. That shit was lit, bro. That shit was lit, man. Yo, WWF.
Owen Hart, RIP. That nigga
R.I.P.
literally died at a fucking like at a wrestling event.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Randy.
Word. Who else is a motherfucking legend, man?
RVD,
Rock Van
obviously.
Dam. Yeah, oh, that's crazy. Great minds think
Come
like
on, bro.
RVD.
You know what I mean?
He's my favorite wrestler. So I mean,
RVD?
RVD my favorite wrestler. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I was a fan of his, and I became a
It's
diehard
hard for
fan
me
when he was the only wrestler to beat Brock Lesnar on his crazy ass run when he came into the game He was just too much of a fan favorite to him to lose to Brock Lesnar. Like as I watched interviews and shit, he won that because he was just too much of a fan favorite. Like he couldn't. Brock Lesnar couldn't. No, it wouldn't have.
Bro,
It
that's how I
would have
felt
definitely
about
cemented Brock even more than he already was. But at that, Van Dam at that time was just like he was just too loved. So
Yeah, he was definitely a fan favorite by far. Shout out to the golden era of the Attitude Era of wrestling. Man.
Yeah, man. Brock was an animal when he came in the league, you know. And
even my nigga Al Snow, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of John Cena. I was never really a John Cena fan because I felt like he was they tried to make him the black Brock Lesnar.
I know what you mean, though.
You get what he had the FU, Brock had the F5.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I like how
not the black,
how he started.
The urban
the black
hip hop.
I like how he started, but if you think about it now, looking back, it was just kind of cheesy. It's like, bro, his whole style was a copy off of
the Ruthless Aggression era was great because we still had Attitude Era wrestlers there. And they did like Kurt Angle shine in the Ruthless Aggression era. To me, him and Brock are the biggest stars of that. That was
the Perk Angle era, nigga. When he was jumping off shit.
Yeah, John Cena was there, but it was just like people loved him, but he was still a young nigga.
We might have talked about this before.
You had JBL was Ruthless Aggression. Rey Mysterio came Ruthless Aggression. A lot of key figures came Ruthless Aggression ever when you actually think about it.
Well,
Hurricane.
it's the Big Show.
Hurricane. Big Show shined in the Ruthless Aggression.
Hurricane. My nigga Hurricane was the man. He was a little
Right.
nigga too. He was mad
Little
tiny.
too. Right.
I was gonna say
Rikishi and them was added to, it was a Ruthless Aggression era.
yeah, Scotty Too Hotty. What's my other nigga name?
Yeah. That was I forgot the other nigga name too. What's the other name? It was Sky Too Hotty.
I forgot. They used to do that dance.
Yeah,
that music was fire.
Jimmy the King's son.
Who? Oh, word?
That's his son. Facts.
Let me see. I gotta figure out that other nigga name. It's Scotty Too High, Too Cool, and Grandmaster
Too Cool.
Sexy.
Yeah. Grandmaster. That's
that dance, nigga.
That's Jerry the King Lawler's son.
Yo, nah, that fucking celebration at the end, niggas will whip your ass, then dance and celebrate, nigga. The lights cut off.
That shit is hard. That shit aged mad well too.
That shit was basically the electric slide.
Word. That shit had like a West Coast vibe to it. That shit aged. I've been watching wrestling. It's like I still watch it. Like, nah, this shit aged really well, bro. Like this shit aged. It's not cheesy.
Yeah,
it's really a vibe. It really is a vibe. Or even the shit when they had Jeff Hardy and Lita fucking dancing, and they had the Dudley Boys dancing. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, they had all. Yeah, see, shout out to wrestling, man. That shit was golden.
Say what you want about Vince, man. He's a fucking genius.
Remember the do-rag era with Vince?
Yeah. What's up, my nigga? Nigga, say what you want about him, bro. He's a fucking man. He's a genius, bro.
I mean, you could say a lot about him, but he did provide us with some good content.
Oh, for over 20 years. At that point, that's what's so crazy. At that point, he was sitting on like year 15 of just hot shit.
Hot shit.
Hot shit.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Not facts.
Hot shit. 15 years at that point. Not to mention, when we stopped watching wrestling, the niggas were still watching wrestling, the niggas were still in tune with it. It was still heat to some people. So, shit, since Attitude Era and beyond, he's been smoking shit, bro. And for that, hey, you made my childhood, nigga.
That's probably why that nigga was into so much wild shit that he was into that apparently came out. You know what I mean? To be in that type of entertainment industry, you gotta do like wild shit. Not saying it's right, but not saying it's right at all. Let's not get that twisted. But to live that type of lifestyle, you gotta
keep that lifestyle. Yeah, you gotta hear from them higher ups. Yeah, you want the biggest show ever. You gotta touch this girl inappropriately. You gotta send these crazy texts. You gotta do a lot of nasty, fucked up shit. Hey, it is what it is.
Well, I want to start, man. It's I was in New Orleans.
Oh, you went okay.
We can get to Vultures. We can get to Vultures. I ain't head though.
Ah, man, it is. I was telling Drugs because me and Drugs talk. We talk about Funko Pops. We talk about Pokemon. We talk about Christmas tree. We talk about dogs.
I heard that niggas talking about coffee the other day. Niggas talking about cold brew.
Right, we discuss things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was letting him know. I said, listen, you have the I will call it the No Child Left Behind trilogy by Kanye West. You know, the school trilogy. Mm-hmm. Right? Then you have My Twisted Dark. Well, then you have, I would say, My Twisted Dark is better than 808s. Then 808s. And then I will put Vultures right after 808s.
Wait. So are you... Okay, I see what you're saying. So the first three, My Beautiful Dark.
Right.
Vultures, then 808s?
No, I will put 808s, then Vultures.
And Vultures. So what's that? So you count on the first three as one, then My Beautiful Dark, 808s, and then Vultures 4?
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
I heard... Go ahead, Drew.
I was trying to think of the other albums.
It's funny you say No Child Left Behind because he got a song on Donda named that, which is fucking fire.
It's way better than Donda.
I love Donda. I ain't gonna lie. Donda was that was one of my most played albums that year, and it came out toward the end of the year. I haven't heard Vultures yet. I was talking about I went to New Orleans this weekend. We played some of it on the way back. I heard like the first 5.
How'd you feel about it?
The one with Freddie Gibbs, it got a little annoying with that sample. I ain't gonna lie.
It did. When I first heard the snippet, I'm like, nah, this sample's amazing.
But he didn't use Ty Dolla $ign to the end.
Yeah, it could be quite possible that he might change that shit around. Since the shit dropped, it done got taken off of Apple and streaming multiple times. They're gonna change the album cover. So who knows? With Kanye, he does that shit. I ain't gonna lie, the North song Talking, that shit probably my favorite right now. But it was a favorite before the album dropped. That shit is heat, bro. Like heat. The song after that it's called Legacy, I think, with Ty Dolla. That shit fire.
Fire. Burn. Fire.
I haven't heard much else though. Carnival, I heard Cardi verse.
Carnival is Rich the Kid. He had Rich the Kid, Ty Dolla $ign, Playboy Cardi. Oh my god, that shit is amazing.
That's a good lineup for a feature too.
That shit is amazing.
That's like one of them feature lists you see on like meme pages where it's like you got $20 to make a song and they give you like tiers of artists and you got to pick a $10 nigga, a $5 nigga, or like, you know what I mean? That lineup just give me that vibe. I would have never thought I would see Rich the Kid, and I fuck with Rich, obviously. Shout out to Rich the Kid. But I would have never thought I'd seen him on a song with Kanye.
Nah, facts. Nah, he did his thing. It was like the perfect beat for Rich the Kid too. Like sonically.
I don't think niggas understand at this point what Rich the Kid means.
Yeah. He's honestly in that era that like
Bro, the nigga just dropped a random single with Kendrick. Like,
yeah, facts. My bitch front rent new Eden. I don't need it. What? Pull up in it. Oh, shout out to Rich the Kid, man. Like, Rich the Kid is one of them artists that probably went overlooked for that era because there was so many new niggas. You had SoundCloud, but he was the one that, from the beginning, was kind of like already surpassing niggas in terms of like his business and his music. The nigga could rap. Like, nigga wasn't whack. Ain't that nigga from like Queens too? I know he from NY.
He is.
Yeah, he's from Queens.
Shout out to my nigga Rich the Kid, man. I don't think he rap Queens, but he's definitely from Queens.
You know the thing about Rich the Kid that was fire to me that I always loved was the fact that he put niggas on. Like that's why his career had like wasn't like Uzi the Playboy Cardi's because all they had to do was worry about themselves and they had a machine behind them. Not a machine, but they had people behind them that was supporting them.
Cardi had
ASAP. That's a machine. Cardi had ASAP. Uzi had ASAP and DJ Drama and Cannon. You understand what I'm saying? Rich the Kid had the Migos, but at the time the Migos wasn't as big as they are. You know what I'm saying? Now.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He was the fourth Migo, respectfully. He was. That's their little cousin. But at the same time, he was putting on Dexter. Then he put on Jay Critch. You know what I'm saying? So he was still doing a lot of shit that was like that at that time kind of looked like whatever. But now you look back at it, it's like, damn, he was really like boss shit before everybody.
Yeah, like I said, his business, like, say what you want, niggas. He did what everybody else did that came before him. Niggas try to say like he took niggas' mask or whatever the fuck the niggas be saying. But at the end of the day, he put niggas on, and them niggas is not in fucked up positions right now. Like, them niggas is in way better positions than they were prior to doing business with this nigga. I knew Rich the Kid was popping, and he was that nigga because he had that song. Obviously, they had the Forever Rich album. When I heard Atlanta, I think it was season 2, first episode, came up with some bands. Bummer in a Sweater, Truly the Pants, he did it again. Nigga had Jay Critch on Atlanta. That would only happen because of Rich the Kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Critch. I fuck with the boy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got a few songs that I really, really like.
He got a lot of songs that I like. My cousin is like underneath him on TME. They got songs together. Like, I would only know about it because of him. But Jay Critch got like songs that's heat, like a more than like a handful. He's just an artist that I don't think he has intentions of getting bigger than he ever is right now.
Nah, not at all. What I was gonna say, with Vultures, back to Vultures, I feel like sonically as well, like it's a lot of sounds on like Kanye West's previous albums as of recent that just didn't sit right with me. You know what I mean? Like it just didn't feel all right. So like I'm gonna give an example. If Graduation is his best sonic This is one of his best. It's his best album. Period.
Mm-hmm.
But sonically, it's one of his best, right? But then at the same time, it's like My Twisted Dark Fantasy kind of is better than Graduation sonically, not lyrically, but sonically, it is kind of the best.
I hear what you're saying. I think that's when that era where music was changing in a way. Like,
Right.
it got real grungy with the sounds.
Right. It was like, because My Twisted Dark Fantasy I look at as like a mixture of 808s and like Late Registration.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
You get what I'm saying? It is a mixture of that. But sonically, I feel like Vultures is his best work from the past, like, umpteen years, bro.
With that really, sound?
That's, huh?
Like with that new, because Kanye got different sounds. Like you got the old, like you said, the first three.
It's a mixture. It's a lot of My Twisted shit in here. It's a lot of Pablo shit in here. Right? But it just sounds really fucking good and well. Like the Back to Me song, the sample is annoying, but the format of the song is amazing.
It's fine. I just love just structurally the sounds this nigga uses. Like he uses different. When you listen to music nowadays, everybody using the same drum kits and sounds. But when it comes to Ye, his shit always sound different. I don't know if it's mixed different. Obviously it is because he got Mike Dean in his corner, but the sounds itself, it sound real like live instrument, but not in the same way. He whatever sounds he using is not the pack that everybody else got nowadays.
But this is why I always say when niggas like talk about who the greatest is or whatever. Like I never compare this nigga to nobody. Because anybody, even if a nigga, for example, Drizzy, very decorated, very high up on the whatever list you want to bring out. But I could never compare this nigga to Kanye. Number one, Kanye was here first. That always means more to me. If a nigga was here, clearly he was inspired. He was he was easy. Like, so, but man, bro, I was listening to 808, like, son, like, oh, no, nothing sounds like that shit. Like,
and I can't stop.
He focused right. Welcome to Hawk. That's crazy, bro. Niggas used to run that song, bro. But I realized, the nigga's a cheat code, right? The nigga is clearly, he started out a producer, a really, really, really great producer.
Top 3 in his first
wanted
year.
To rap. Right? Yeah. That wanted to rap, but not only rap, but touch the people, make great music. Right? So his focus is like really different from everybody else, because it's like he could tap into in production, a lot differently than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if he's not producing it, he's producing it.
I give Kanye more credit than a nigga like Timbaland in terms of producing without. Kanye is always technical with his production because you can tell he is the one pressing the buttons. To me, that always meant more than a nigga that is orchestrating. It's both talented, but I feel like you get a little step above the nigga that's just orchestrating if you pressing the buttons yourself, because you control, and especially if you rapping, you controlling exactly where your bar comes in, where it hit. Like, that shit is important for music. You know what I mean? Where the drop come in, where you want some shit to repeat, where you want an effect to come in. You know what I mean? He may not do all of it, obviously, but he does at least 45 to 50% of the shit. That shit means a lot more to me. Do you have Mars, since you like the only one that actually heard? And like I said, I heard a few. The Northwest Talking Joint is probably my favorite, but that was prior to the album dropping.
As
You got
of
a
right
favorite?
now, I like Too Many. Hood Rat is something I was sleeping on that I heard. I'm like, I like this song a lot. Is that the show with him and Chris Brown? I'm not sure, but Fuck Something and Carnival is insane. We talking about and Playboy Cardi's on both those songs, but we talking about Kanye West and shit. Like Ty Dolla $ign, bro. Like he got to get his fucking flowers, bro. Like the man is great, bro.
Legend.
Yeah, like I came a long way from Two in the fucking Booted.
And that shit wasn't even bad. And that shit heat.
That hook is amazing. That's still one of the best hooks.
I always thought that nigga. Man, I don't like discrediting niggas and bringing up other niggas. We talk about like what niggas do, but
I'm glad that
the nigga sound like another legendary R&B nigga. When I first heard the nigga, like his ad libs, his like the background vocals, the way he layered it, I like, bro, this nigga, what?
I feel like, you know what it is with Ty Dolla $ign? I feel like he made himself too out there. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he needed to put some rarity on his music. You get what I'm saying?
The nigga is one of the most rare artists we have.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like he did a lot of features. He's done a lot of features. He's done a lot of shit for everybody else besides himself. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, you sound like this is what Joe was. I remember Joe saying this shit. Like always saying this about Ty Dolla $ign. But in my opinion,
it's a good thing.
I'm not saying it's
a good thing that he's doing that for the culture, right? But for himself, it's just because this and then it's like he haven't really found. I could right now I could tell as an artist, Ty Dolla $ign, he's leaning with Kanye because he's finding himself more. Like
we wouldn't appreciate Ty Dolla $ign without them features.
We wouldn't, but at the same time, it's like, look, Frank Ocean still ain't dropped.
Definitely not.
We definitely wouldn't appreciate him without those features. But I just feel like he should have just kept his sound to himself for a while.
I feel you, and I get what you're saying for sure. Like,
I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm just that's how I just feel on the matter because I never listened to Ty Dolla $ign as much because he was just every fucking where. So certain songs I listen to, but it's like this nigga's like a fucking DJ Mustard.
So you trying to like you never cared to go
right because of the fact that he was everywhere. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of just from him. You know what I mean? So like, but now that hearing him with Ye, and it's fucked up that I'm saying that, and he has a whole collab album with Ye, but I just feel like his sound needs to stay whatever the fuck this is. It needs to be that. Like it's not a lot of R&B artists that can sound good on a song with a Playboy Cardi or a Rich the Kid, which is the artist of the now, and a Travis Scott.
Listen, I'm agreeing with you, but this is definitely the best time to tap into my nigga Ty Dolla $ign. Like, just go look at just go tap into his music.
Yeah,
I'm not taking away from the album's
No, I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying this is the time to go do that. Cause bro.
Right.
Bro, he been doing this. He been doing like the nigga is amazing. Like
I believe
nigga's been fake champion, like wanting him to drop his own out. Like, he been doing the Kanye vocal thing for a minute, doing the Drake vocal thing.
Yeah,
like, he been Wiz, like, he been doing like the writer, like it's like even if he'll be featured on a song but not featured.
Right.
Like he likes it that way. I realize like he prefers
Maybe
it that way.
He does. It makes him, it makes some money. So I can't knock that.
That's how I feel.
Because everybody know his sound when you hear the nigga. He did you right. Like nigga, you come on, bro. You know when you hear the nigga vocals, like
Facts. But Son is he was actually in the last episode of Power too. So shout out to him. He was getting money all around this weekend.
Ooh, I gotta check that out. And shout out to my nigga. He was an Intergalactic. Don't forget that. Know what I mean,
facts. That's right.
Bro, that's what I'm
Emmy
saying.
Award
Like,
winning.
this nigga literally is like, man, niggas want to talk about the culture or like, legend, like, just niggas who really like artistically everywhere, but not everywhere. Like, you don't see Tyler Dollar Sign on social media. You don't see him on TMZ. You don't see the nigga wilding out, shooting at niggas, getting into fight. You don't hear none of that. It's music.
And it's always superb, top tier shit.
Top tier. And the nigga vocals always sound like he recording from like the pearly gates. Like, bro, what is this?
Oh yeah.
The Jesus
what quality is this?
Man, he got the Jesus.
Definitely got some shit with him. He definitely got some shit, but I just feel like this album right here is definitely damn. You know what I mean? Like, damn, Todd, you really did your shit, man. Like, I'm happy. I'm
glad you saying that, just because if you're saying that, it's probably a whole demographic of people that wasn't familiar his sound, and being connected with Kanye is going to bring that attention to him. So that's pretty good.
But he been in collab with Kanye for a minute now. Like all the top niggas, like in general, he's been literally.
To your point, it's always uncredited features. So niggas never really. It's so crazy. You can hear a nigga voice, but not seeing like how Kanye put his songs out now without the featuring on that shit. Niggas will not give a nigga credit because they don't see their name. You know, they got weird niggas now that listen to songs for the name.
For this song, the perfect example for this is, are we talking right now? All of the Lights. You know how many niggas is on All of the Lights? Now, music heads like us could point out the Nelly Furtado, everybody
Alicia
else on that record,
Keys.
Charlie Wilson, Alicia Keys. Oh, we can hear all that shit. But the average consumer cannot. Everybody thought that was Rihanna, nigga.
They need the feature to know.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Everybody thought that was unemployment line. That I was messing. I was about to lose my. They thought that was Rihanna. Niggas thought that was Rihanna.
Yeah.
So not knowing who the fuck it was.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like some people thought getting mine, baby. They thought that was Kanye. It's crazy how
it's always like that on Posse Cut records though. Like you kind of gotta like.
But and that's another thing too. Like people don't appreciate. I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate Tyler Sign because of that, because they don't know that he was on a Drake record or he was on this and he was doing that.
I just want to correct. It was, and I know why you made it the distinguish, but it was Fergie, not Nelly Furtado.
Oh, it was Fergie? It wasn't Nelly Furtado?
No, that's okay. I can see why you made the you know what I mean.
I could have sworn I've legit thought it said Nelly Furtado on the fucking in the video they show you everybody's on the song. I really thought it was.
That's Fergie. When you hear it, you could tell it's Fergie. Like it sounds like a part of a Black Eyed Peas record.
It does. It does. What are the features on All of the Lights?
Oh man, Black Eyed Peas, bro. What the?
What are the features on All of the Lights? What is that?
You got Kid Cudi. You got Rihanna. Let me pull it up right now. Ellen John, Ryan Leslie, Charlie Wilson, Tony Williams, LaRock, Alvin Fields. Yeah, John
Ryan Leslie. What part was Ryan Leslie? I'm trying to think.
Who's there? He was probably laid in the hook somewhere.
Yeah. All Rihanna. Of the Lights. I can tell that was all of the, like when they did All of the Lights. It was all of
everybody didn't have a solo.
Yeah.
No.
I think he did kind of give. I guess. Yeah. They probably did. Everybody did probably have a solo. He probably just
used
hired
it in a certain way.
Level.
Right.
They hired their levels. Like they probably all was on the same chord, but he hired this person's levels in a specific part of the hook, so you can kind of hear their voice.
And that's what you call a genius, because he probably booked them all to record the same lines, and then he decided, who voice stands out more, whose tone I want to have more.
Yeah, once you got that, it's like you have a playground just full of artist vocals, and you just have them wilding out. I would love to hear Ryan Leslie. I would love to hear Ryan Leslie. I would love to hear that.
Pretty sure it's out there somewhere. Do you have any? We got anything to talk about Cardi? You know what I mean? Cardi supposed to be dropping an album this year.
Oh yeah, he did his thing on his Kanye album. I really fuck with it. He did his thing. I'm ready for it. He's supposed to drop this Friday.
You fuck with he? Nah, not this Friday. This year. You fuck with what he did to my son Aiden Ross?
I'm pretty sure that was all stage shit.
Could be.
Oh, it's all album promotion. So I mean, it's
24 music. I love y'all.
Yeah, that's probably all album promotion with Aiden Ross. You know, Aiden Ross is the big dog. You know what I mean? He's the big dog. It's him and Speed. Then Ka.
Yeah.
It might think so. Back and forth.
I don't think it was scripted. Like,
yeah, I don't either. I don't think it was scripted.
I do think it's promotion because it happened and his album is coming out. It revolves around him. So yeah, it's automatically promotion. Yeah. It's a top streamer, like, you know, that's gonna do something for something. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they like planned that though. Like, I don't think that was like a.
What I think it was, I think Cardi legit probably, and this was after the Grammys. I think it was just poor preparation. I think Cardi wanted to do it, but didn't have time, so ended up doing that. Got the backlash from it because, you know, Aiden flew out there, spent bread, gave him money. It was a lot of backlash for it. So, you know, Cardi, as of now, is supposed to have another stream where Cardi say he's coming back for the fans. He's going to make things right. I think a lot of niggas don't realize how big these streamers are, bro. Like, I don't think they really understand the money these niggas is getting and how big they are in terms of their reach. Cardi felt some of that backlash and he was like, yo, damn, let's do this again. Let's do it the right way. Let's not do it in the dark. Hopefully these niggas not in the dark again. And let's get it. You know what I mean? For the fans, because the only people that lost that day was, I mean, obviously Aiden, but I don't think he really took it as a loss. Cardi's fans lost that day because they stayed up wanting to see the nigga they don't ever get a chance to see or hear him talk. They the only ones that lost in that shit.
Yeah.
Shit, but
I mean, whatever, man. You know, I think when stuff like that happens, only thing I kind of feel sorry for is like the kids, like, you know, the innocent like kids, because it's like,
man, niggas stayed up.
It's like when you finally, yeah, that's like, man.
They seen him perform with Trav and did Fiend. And then waited up. They waited up like this was a fucking pay-per-view match. You know when pay-per-views was on Sunday nights, some shits used to go to like 11.
You want to know why I say that is for promotion? Because Playboi Carti is that type of artist. He's keeping mystique. So it wouldn't really fit in his aura for this album to sit there with Aiden Ross for that. You understand what I'm saying? Like the hype is with the streaming shit I noticed, the hype is before the artist comes, when the artist is there, the hype is dialed down because the artist is already there, or if the artist never show up.
Nah, you got to think about this.
Same thing with the Nicki Minaj shit, right? Kyle waited. Nicki Minaj was 4 hours late. When she finally came, she only stayed for an hour, and she left. But the build up to her coming was the hype of that stream. It's a genius thing for certain artists who kind of keep that mystique with them. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying I feel like that was definitely a part of the plan with Playboi Carti was to still be mystique, meaning like no matter, even if I don't give a fuck if this is Aiden Ross.
I'm not saying I disagree with that. I think that was, in my opinion, that was clearly what he was trying to do, like keep the whatever image he trying to keep going. But nigga, for that, don't show up.
Yeah,
period, point blank, bro. Don't show up. Don't show up. Send a nigga a telegram.
Yeah, word.
Send a nigga a Falcon. Yeah. Send a nigga a Falcon, and the Falcon delivers a mail or some cool shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do some dark, ill shit. Yeah. If you gonna do that, don't you got money? Do some ill shit. Niggas showing up like a fake ass wrestler. Like, with the lights dim, low. Like, bro, turn the fucking lights on, you dumbass.
With a thong on.
What are you doing, bro? Like, and then you talking like you don't know how to talk. Like, bro, get up out of here, bro. I would have told that nigga straight up, bro.
Yo,
Get
you
your
gotta
ass
go,
out of
bro.
here, bro. Like, we good, bro. Like, chat, he's here, but that nigga's up out of here. Like this,
He's here,
like,
but he's leaving right now.
I can't do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, keep your image and you know what I'm saying? Do your thing. Like, you ain't even have to show up. You ain't have to show up. Clearly he wanted that bread. So you showed up for now what Aiden gave you, what, 100,000?
A finesse nigga. I about to say apparently it was 2 M's.
Yeah, no, I'm saying originally it's 2 M's, but Aiden said you're not getting all that. Like clearly that's not his bread anyway, technically. But the guy is not gonna give him his 2 million because you popped up for 3 minutes and said 5 words. Like the nigga, it was like watching a Rock movie. I love The Rock, man. I love it.
Shout out to The Rock. Shout out to Dwayne.
I'm not the biggest Aiden Ross fan. I feel like he's funny sometimes.
I'm not the biggest fan of any of them niggas, man. Like,
I don't lie. I fuck with Kai's genuinely Speed.
I fuck with Speed because I think Speed is on the spectrum like me. I think that nigga's a little off.
Yo, Speed is. I was watching the stream, right? It was
he athletic as fuck. That nigga athletic really like a motherfucker, bro.
It was his birthday stream, and Kai and Aiden pulled up on him. Mm-hmm. And they was on like what's the Monkey Omegle app or some shit like that, where they just they FaceTime random people. Mm-hmm. And it was one kid, and this is why I do fuck with Aiden Ross, because he does stand on his word and he does give back to his fans. And people who, you know what I'm saying? If you hit him up, yo, I need this, I need that, he gonna send you that bread. You don't even have to know you from a hole in the wall. What's your cash app? I'll send it to you right now. One kid they ran into, he was like, oh shit. He was like, yo, I need a computer. I'm on the stream. So he was like, all right, I'm about to send you $1,000 right now. What's your cash app? Right? So he sends the kid the money. The kid goes, you scared me. You're lying. Nigga Speed goes, shut the fuck up. He sent that bread.
Speed is funny, son.
You know what I think is genius?
Why yelling at him like that? That shit was hilarious.
You know what I think is genius about them niggas? First off, like, just seeing young, like, just aside from what I'm about to say, just seeing young niggas like be on and like have fun with their niggas, like that shit is ill. Like, what the fuck type of human being like don't want to see like that type of shit? Like, nigga, that shit is ill. But yeah, aside from that, it's like, all right. So in this era, like in this day and age, right? We live in like the content era, right? Like everything is like content. Like whether it's real or fake, like it's to the point where you question everything. Like, you don't even know. Like, that's how much everything is like content now. Like,
word.
But the streamers, obviously, they came up off of recording themselves in front of a camera. So it's like, bro, think about it. Technically, without being an athlete, without having to jump this high and dunking, without having to get tackled, without having to
CTE
golf and hit this ball all the way miles over here, without having to drive a fucking NASCAR, like, bro, I'm a walking commercial. Like, strip all that away from all of them niggas, right? And you have basically a walking commercial in everybody, in like from in entertainment or sports, like, some type of people. When you take away what you know them for, the niggas is a walking commercial. So anything that these niggas do, right? I noticed that. I peeped it. Like, these niggas for each other birthday, they spending 300, 400, 500. Nigga, I ain't come up with you, gang. I don't know you like that, bruh. Like, I fuck with your stream. I know you one of the top niggas too. But in real life, I don't really know you, bro. Like, I didn't come up with you. So realistically, me spending this much money on a nigga that I ain't really, and I'm not even probably not doing that for the niggas close to me, you gotta kind of think about how, just the genius, what they're actually doing. All of that shit is content. So they just recording all this shit, right? And they just making all of this money back. It's like, You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, they all just playing with money.
Yeah, they doubling what they all just for reference. You know what I mean? Kai and these niggas be giving niggas Richard Millies and shit for their birthdays. You know what I mean? The top three, Aiden, Kai, Speed, they be giving niggas real big budget gifts. But like you said, it ain't they money that they using. They using money that is basically play money that they doubling back. Perfect example. This nigga Kai just got a partnership with Nike.
Right. Right.
Kai got a partnership with Nike recently. So you know, all of the shit he did leading up to that show, all of that is content and is promotion of himself and these other streaming niggas. I fuck with
but
that
money, literally every minute of that, every second is still dollars. It's like he's a walking ad. He's a commercial. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because niggas still watching this nigga. He makes his money off of people watching him. They all do. Like, technically, right? Even celebs, right? They make their money off you seeing them, but not in every way possible, right? The streamers, they showing you everything, nigga. Like, they just in front of the camera living their life, nigga. They taking shits, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they doing dumb shit, like traveling the world.
Rappers
like,
jealous. Rappers and shit is jealous of the niggas. Celebrities.
Oh, because yes, bro.
Jealous.
Because fuck that Mystique shit, nigga.
Word. That shit
touching the people is ill. Like touching the people is ill now. Like that's what.
Yeah, it's not even fucking. It's just the giving back, the being, you know, making the fans feel appreciated for following you and fucking with you. And
I say fuck the Mystique, not to cut you off, but just on what Drugs point, or just me to add on to it. Fuck the Mystique, because with that Mystique comes a sense of them feeling like they better than they fans.
So think about it. Just think about it. Drake was, bro. Think about all the Mystique niggas. Like it was Drake. What, The Weeknd? Like in this era, I'm talking about. Like
Brent Faiyaz, maybe.
Kinda.
Frank Ocean is still in that boat, but niggas don't even really fuck with him like that in terms of, you seen what happened at Coachella. Niggas wasn't rocking with that shit.
Nope.
I feel you. I feel what you were saying, Mars. I want you to get your point off though.
Yeah, go
ahead. Just giving back to the fans in a way of not even literally giving back to them, but letting them see your day to day. So yeah, the fuck the Mystique shit.
I think it's fuck the Mystique because you not showing is them like
giving them content and always saying, "Yo, fans, how y'all feel about this?" And you're basically basing your content off what the fans want.
Bro, listen to me. I'm telling you, like when you give them your life on camera,
right?
It makes them feel like you one of them. Like,
exactly.
Like everybody's going through something that you might have been going through, and like what you showing, like, you know what I mean? Or they want to be where you at, so they want to see the little thing. Wiz used to have a series called Day to Day, and me and Two used to watch this shit faithfully,
religiously. Like that shit was TV.
Nigga, the shit stopped. The shit stopped. He stopped for a minute, and we used to go back and like watch the shit.
Bitch bought me a goon mask.
Yeah, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like this, and then look at what Wiz is at. Like, is he
could tour
the nigga's literally like probably, I don't know where to rank this nigga.
He's in the God tier. Yes. God tier. He could tour whenever he want forever.
Yes. And this nigga still goes to his show and pass the nigga a dude.
Yo, take that. Spark up. I think we not obviously, you know what I mean, we don't stream, not yet. Mars, you gotta get your streams up, my guy. What's going on, man? You say you was gonna stream. We trying to see you stream, gang.
You're right.
I need taking too long. Son.
But just in general with this shit, like, you know what I mean, cracking the 80s, the pod, you know what I'm saying? We on YouTube, we get real commenters and real niggas in the comments, like, yo, fuck with y'all niggas, man. Like, y'all doing some unique shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same. It's along the same lines of niggas fuck with they either fuck with us the personalities, or they fucking with what we talking about and want to hear what we got to say with it just because we funny niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of that is part of that same fuck the Mystique thing. You know what I mean? Like, It's show the people who you really are. You ain't. This is what the whole and this is. Oh, let me respond to this text. This is what the whole thing is. Drake got a line about it. I forget what song it is. Oh, it's on First Person Shooter. The end of it. A lot of my young niggas richer than y'all, and they all stream something about they all stream, and I'm mad that y'all was selling them some false dreams. Basically, rap created a lane for niggas to lie to niggas.
Right.
Lie to niggas based on this fucking personality, this ego, this persona that is not fucking real. The streamers are making bands and fuck bands. These niggas are making M's and getting endorsement deals because they showing their real lives that is regular. They're not doing nothing crazy. It's regular shit. But people connect to it.
Yeah, it's nothing to bro. The nigga honestly. Like I said, I get it. Like I get the Mystique thing, nigga. Like we know who Prince, and
I don't get it no more.
all the greats. But it's like now. No, I'm saying I understand it. I understand because like I said, my favorite artists, nigga, the niggas we love. We were just talking about Kanye West, Drake, like I said, the Weeknd, like all them niggas, like, bro, like they had the Mystique thing, like did they not?
Yeah.
But now you started to see them out. You started to see them. This nigga Drake and Turks party with people, like he just in the crowd.
Anita Maxine.
I need that Maxine
hood, like, bro, come on, bro.
Like, Mystique shit is over with, bro.
Yeah,
can't hide
even if you wanna, there's still ways you can pull off being Mystique. You don't have to full on like, be an asshole. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could still be a person. Like, bro, you are human. Like, just kind of give that to your fans a little bit. Like, just let them know you human. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's the main thing. I think a lot of these niggas. And they try to, and like I said, I don't know if it's maybe they think they better than their fans. Some of that has to do with it. I just think they want to portray to their fan that they're like deities and shit. They're not of this planet. They're not of this earth.
Which is
like, nigga,
it's an image. It's an image.
I think images are kind of corny now because them shits don't sell anymore. Like, name the last artist or person, rap art or whoever that has an image that's new, that's working.
Bro, listen, Drake shitted on the whole image thing. Remember? When he came out.
Oh, yeah, not working.
The whole idea of a rapper, like, he shitted on it. He was from Canada, like, the way he dressed, like, it was not nowhere near how a typical rapper dressed. Like,
talent outshine.
Nigga wasn't wearing big chains, none of that. Like, we didn't even see the nigga with jewelry like that. Like,
yeah, shout out to the streamers, man. Shout out to y'all niggas getting money.
Every album, new image. Weeknd, every album, nigga, cut his hair, grow his hair, nigga, performing.
Costumes. Y'all seen any of the, speaking of Kanye, the Vultures, we kind of on that still. Y'all seen any of the footage from them shows?
My homeboy Akil, shout out to my boy Akil. Oh, yeah, my homeboy Akil, his dad actually fucking owns Juices for Life. Shit is crazy. But he's like the manager at the Juices for Life shit over uptown, Castle Hill and Yonkers and all that shit. Can niggas hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. We listen.
Oh, yeah, he fucking FaceTimed me at the fucking show. So I'm sitting there watching Cardi perform. Which was crazy.
Oh, shit.
Word, facts.
After that. Hey, now that shit look cool.
My cousin went. You talking about the show in New York, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, New York, yeah.
Yeah, he was hype. He was hype. I was like,
I was watching his story hype. Yeah. I was hyped too, nigga, watching. I ain't gonna front the spot he was in. It didn't look too hectic.
He said he was in the front. He was right in the front. Ye walked right past him. He walked right past him, bro. Like,
damn.
I guess like the exit
grabbed his pocket or something. Yo,
yeah. Nah. You behind the shit though. Like, he ain't that close.
Nigga said grab his pocket.
But it was some niggas that was like, standing in the, the middle, like
I
wherever
seen a
that
nigga
was.
run on stage when Carnival was performing. I think Cardi and Ye was up. Shout out to Ye. He let Cardi perform Hood by Ye up there.
Yeah, he definitely did.
But he definitely, a fan definitely ran up stage and got his ass whooped probably moments later.
Yeah, man.
Man, y'all want to talk Grammys? Anything from the Grammys?
What the fuck is it to talk about? Like, what
Yeah,
is
exactly.
like?
I ain't got nothing to talk about.
Niggas always be like, "Yo, shit don't mean nothing," and then when it come around, niggas, oh
be
yeah,
hype.
this nigga got a Grammy. This nigga got a Grammy, bro. First off,
who is Grammy?
That don't even do nothing for your pocket. That might not even do nothing specifically for that artist pocket. Like that might just be for the label and like, whoever's actually backing that artist specifically. Like I feel like that's what that's for. That's like, that's time for like those people behind them to kind of hold up the trophies and be like, yeah, this is, my Grammy award winning artist. Like,
yeah,
like that's how they talk. Like the
streaming
niggas that
forms
run
worked.
shit. Yeah, the niggas that run shit and actually put the money in, that's how they talk to each other in them rooms. Like, oh, the nigga, yeah, my artist got 3 Grammys. What the fuck your artist got?
Facts.
Imagine those conversations.
All right, so breaking news: that Deadpool and Wolverine trailer just dropped, and my God,
Oh man,
y'all
react
after the pod.
Fuck it, let's get it in. Let's finish this shit off, man.
I say how we can finish this. We could get that and get some extra content. Yeah, finish this shit off. What you finishing off, bro?
I'm finishing off the my show on Peacock.
Nah, bro. And then you pick that.
Oh Lord, that nigga Mars love Peacock, bro.
I love that.
Oh,
I've been watching
my
Chicago
God.
PD on that app, my nigga. Good
What
God
you love?
Almighty. Watching Chicago PD.
Chicago PD, you've been putting us. We here now. We at the TV movie section. I'm gonna talk about Mr. and Mrs. Smith after this shit.
Oh
Put us on the Chicago PD shit, man. You've been
man, it's a dirty cop.
Wait, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
Nah, spoil it a little bit. Yo, spoiler alert.
That's the premise. That's
spoiler
the premise.
alert.
The dirty cop.
Yeah. Good.
With his team of cops, and they solving crime.
And let me fuck with it. I fuck with it already. Wait, who's in it? Who's in it?
I'm looking.
White
I got
people.
it. Hold
Bro,
on.
I don't have Peacock.
Screen Man got it up. Screen Man got it up.
White people.
I'm gonna have to stream that.
People in this shit. It's real white people too. This like the
but
blonde hair, blue eyes, white people.
The thing I fuck with it. The reason why I fuck. You know who's actually in it? The henchman from Bad Boys 2.
That's real specific. Henchman. What henchman?
The one that was watching them when they was taking the rats out the house when they were trying to fucking plug him. Yeah. Hold on.
He just. I think it might be this nigga right here. If I'm familiar.
Who the fuck is that?
No, not him. Where's he at? Where's he at?
I don't see no fucking familiar faces, man.
Yeah, I don't know none of these.
Brian Girardi. That's the nigga from yeah. Click him.
He's not in these. He's in the earlier seasons. So maybe they got the cast for the later seasons because it's 11 seasons of this shit.
Damn,
this nigga look mad familiar.
11 seasons. I thought this was some new shit.
Nah, new episodes come out every once a week though.
Who this right here?
Nicole Ari Parker. Look, she's
John Seta, him right there.
I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I'm trying to see who Shorty is.
Yeah, he was in Bad Boys too.
Eli Cotiers.
But this is
recommended? Like you recommended
Taylor Kinney.
Highly. This like I said, this is Law and Order for real niggas, man. If you want to see some cops dealing with some real shit, niggas getting shot at, cops getting head tapped, kids getting
I'll
killed.
be honest with you, bro. We've been trying to put you on to mad shit like that, i.e. Your Honor.
I'm about to say
Mayor of Kingstown. Like literally, like the perfect shows for that. Like, and you still ain't watch it, bro. Like you probably gonna think Chicago PD is a fucking skit show compared to these shows that we talking about.
True Detective.
Oh, probably so.
Peacock is free too, drugs. You know what I'm saying? They got I don't know if Chicago PD. I think Chicago PD is one of them free shows, but it's a free app. You could just download the shit. All right, let's fucking get into this motherfucking Mr. and Mrs. Smith, man. Peak. Mars, have you checked it out yet, my brother?
I have not. I'm gonna start tonight.
Peak, bro. I haven't finished the last episode of Drugs. You finished it? You finished the whole season? It's only
Oh
6
man, you
episodes.
didn't. I'm
I
not
got through
saying
it.
shit.
I got through some of it, you know what I mean? I got through
Yeah, that's not. There's nowhere.
Oh, okay.
It don't even hint to how it's ending. Like that's.
okay,
I'm gonna
so
just
yeah,
say that.
All right, bet.
Man, that shit is amazing. That shit
I
is
got like another
amazing, bro.
20 minutes or hour left or something like that. I can't remember. I wanted to start it from the beginning though. I ain't gonna lie. Heat, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You know what I mean? If you ever seen the movie with Brad Pitt and Angelina, Brangelina, if you will. This is Childish Gambino's Donald Glover's rendition of this shit on Prime.
Yo, I'm gonna just say, yo, Donald Glover is becoming like a
God
hero.
tier.
Like he's like a hero. Like if that makes sense. Like he's like trying to think of an example. Like Ice Cube. Like
Okay.
You know, like a nigga that kind of like does everything. He act in it, like, but he performs it well, and he giving you classics, like, but from like his own perspective. Like, it's not like the typical perspective. Like Friday, obviously, it was a hood movie, nigga, but we ain't never seen a movie in a hood like Friday.
Yeah.
That's why
it ain't
it stands by itself, right?
it's ghetto, but it ain't like ignorant.
Right.
It's still layers to that shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. Donald Glover is definitely that art, that type of. I'm gonna call him an artist because what he's doing on TV is art too.
Bro, he's listen, it's kind of Kanye. Kanye is another one of them. Like if me personally, Kanye became a hero for me specifically, bro. When that My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, like when he dropped that whole like visual for it,
Runaway movie.
bro, it was over. It was over after that, bro. I'm like, this nigga is the god.
Visuals, bro. That's the power of visual. I think that's where I ain't gonna lie. When Childish Gambino as the rapper, as the artist came out early on with the Camp Project, I ain't gonna front. I was hating on him early. Just cause
yeah, I remember. I fake put him on. I fake put you on to
you and Mark, you and the homie Mark. You know what I mean? Y'all put him on. I was late to the party. You know what I mean? I was a lost soul out here.
Remember how I used to be like, bro, this nigga is amazing, son.
Back to the image thing, bro.
Shits on it. What the fuck is an image?
Rappers at that time or before that time, it was an image that you needed to uphold. I was still stuck in that, you know what I mean? Until I started listening and not paying attention. I was just listening now. Realized, this nigga's a genius. Then I did the research. Oh, he's a writer on these NBC shows. He has Community, you know what I mean? Oh shit, this nigga's actually top level in his craft.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Obviously, then Atlanta came out, the Internet album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, that Internet album.
Still heat.
The video where he dropped with Janae, what was it? Telegraph Avenue, I think it's called.
I think so. I know he got the one with the Marion sample, but just keeping it on the Mr. and Mrs. Smith though,
bro.
Without spoiling it, if y'all seen the movie, it's basically a series of that. So you know what I mean.
Can we get more of that? Not to cut you off, bro, but
can
we get more? Yeah, I hope he does it specifically though.
Yeah,
like take our classic. Right? The same thing what Hollywood does, right? Take our classic and say fuck what they doing and like just change it up. Like Give
Make
it
it a full length series.
Yeah, bro, but not obviously the series. It allows you to kind of get like a better
Expand.
feel. Yeah, right. But just kind of twist it, like live out that specific class or your own classic, right? And you know, like just in a way where like we haven't seen it in your own way.
Yeah, and if it's a childless Gambino Donald Glover way, he's already a beast with how his cinematography is. If you've watched Atlanta, his scenes, the shots,
Literally, like
the
the nigga
type.
is top three for sure.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, just so we can stay on the topic of this, really good balance of comedy, action, good writing, and real shit.
But think about the choice of the film though, because obviously you could do could have did any film,
Yeah.
but that specific film, like y'all seen that shit, right? Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, of course. That
Bro,
last
every
episode.
time I watch that movie, like I can't stop watching it. Like I gotta sit and watch it.
Star power helps too for that too. I feel like if that was two regular motherfuckers, it would be probably decent, but we wouldn't care about it as much.
Well, that comes with being performed well.
Yeah, true.
Right? Because if it wasn't Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, who the fuck you getting? Jennifer Aniston and fucking Adam Sandler? You ain't gonna take that serious, right? I mean, it's probably gonna be good, but then you get what's they movie? Solve Murder. What's the name of the movie that they
They
dropped?
actually got one. I think is with their names too. What's the fuck is that shit called? Which is pretty good too.
Yeah, it's
Aniston and Adam Sandler movies.
Forgot what it's
Murder
called.
Mystery.
Murder Mystery. Yeah.
Which y'all really good? Which y'all peak? By the way,
Yeah, those are pretty good.
Yeah,
those
it's good, but you don't. It's just certain, like
You're
I said,
expecting
like
comedy from
everybody, right? And everybody, bro, everybody's an artist. It's not specifically that you're expecting comedy, right? Because every time I see Adam Sandler, he's not a. I don't look at the nigga as a stand-up fucking comedian. Like it's the same thing with Ice Cube. Like the nigga's a funny ass nigga on screen, but he's not no fucking like he ain't no joke. Like the nigga,
Yeah,
like
true. I want to keep it Mr. and Mrs. Smith though without spoiling too much. So there's how many episodes? 8 episodes, my bad. 8 episodes. They're about like
amazing.
under an hour.
Peak.
They got really good cameos. My favorite episode is episode 6, Couples Therapy, with what's Shorty name from American Horror Story? Sarah Paulson. She plays a therapist. The ending of that episode was so good. She did amazing, bro.
She did really good.
The episode was just broken up so well. You got them going to therapy for whatever they needed to go there for. Spoiler alert, they're a couple. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith. If you didn't get that by now, I'm sorry. They have sort of friction, and obviously they're spies. That's not a spoiler if you've also seen the movie. They're spies, so they obviously can't tell her what their job is. They just tell her we work together. So as they're explaining, every session they go to, they're getting more and more further away from each other on the couch, indicating that they're having a little bit more friction. But as they're telling what's going on, they're flashing back and showing the scenes of these missions that they're on, where one party is feeling the other party is doing too much. That shit was so good, and there's people that I spoke to that don't like this show. And I had to ask, I'm like, yo, what do you niggas expect from content nowadays, bro? Like,
bro, listen, some niggas don't like Atlanta. I completely bro, I don't fight anyone who don't agree with what I agree with, like, at all. Like, honestly,
you know what? I gotta be better at that, because I be judging niggas.
Bro, I don't be giving 2 fucks, bro. I be like, honestly, in my head, I be like, oh, nigga, I guess clearly 2 different people. Like that's all I just think. I'm like,
I be judging niggas, bro. I be saying niggas is too basic in they thinking of like what content is, because it's like you looking at surface level. Like niggas be like, yo, the trailer showed me one thing, And when I watched it, it wasn't that. I'm like, yo, you still falling for trailers, bro? Are you still falling for trailers? That trailers are made to sell a product. It's like a fucking commercial. You gonna get mad if you buy something and you seen in a commercial and it ain't the product? Like, that's what a trailer is, bro. If you watching some show, that's why I don't watch trailers anymore. If I'm keeping it honest, like, if we doing a reaction to some shit, or if it's like, a main thing, like a GTA trailer, a main movie, but something that like I wasn't aware of, I'm not gonna watch the trailer to try to get into the show. I'm gonna just start the show because the trailer is usually misleading you. But I mean, man,
what the fuck
this
is
shit's
the
deep.
trailer? What the fuck?
Niggas see action in the trailer back to back and think it's gonna be straight action.
Stop talking to me.
That's what I get judgy.
Like, stop talking to me, man. Like, no, seriously. Like, I don't say that, but in my head, like, I'm okay. Like, I be okay with like, like if a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't think that shit is fire and he thinks this shit over here is fire and I don't necessarily, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like some niggas literally make judgment before even actually experiencing what the fuck you talking about anyway. It'd be a whole thing and the nigga ain't seen it, ain't went, ain't been there. Like, bro, shut up.
Facts. Really good show though, man. Check it out.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Man,
Prime.
Gambino, please, bro. Atlanta is gone. I knew this nigga was going wild out, bro.
Yeah. I need another one. Whatever the next one is, I need it.
Wildin'. This nigga is wildin'. This nigga,
low-key,
I want another album. I want another album.
Oh, I definitely plan on checking it out. I was planning on checking it out when I first seen the trailer. I said, okay, I'm gonna check it out. I love my Asian women. I'm starting to fall in love with Asian women. That is my new stitch.
Okay.
Oh man, this nigga's crazy.
Yeah, I'm starting. So when I said, oh, him starring the Asian, I said, oh, so he's trying to go. That's why I want to be. I want to be like him when I grow up. So yeah,
a lot of love.
You know what I'm saying?
Japanese.
Yeah, she's Japanese.
Asian women. Period. I'm just starting to fall in love with them. You know what I mean? I'm just starting.
I agree, bro. I
think it's the Stella Blade. I think it's the Stella Blade gameplay that really got me like I need one.
Nigga, I've been wanting to go.
And in great words of Tony Stark, I need it.
I've been wanting to go over there.
Yeah, so and have a love child. Just stay there. Word.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all thought the trip over there was gonna be about, but yeah.
Oh, it was about the bitches.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, the life. I thought it was
the
for
lifestyle.
The
no, it's the lifestyle, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Shout out, man.
Yeah. Wow.
You got any video game news this week, Mars? I got
I played the Final Fantasy remake demo, and my fucking god, game of the year. And I only played the demo. Game of the year.
Final Fantasy 7, you said?
Remake part 2, yeah. Game of the year.
My nigga Cloud back?
Cloud back. Like I said, that's why I wanted you to get the 5 so you can play the first one, or you get it for the 4. But the first remake that came out in 2020 is amazing. It's not turn-based. It's action-based. So and you can play with Tifa, Cloud, Barret, Aerith. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And you know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of shit. And this one is the first original Final Fantasy 7 game was 2 discs when it came out in what was that, 2000, I believe? I think the original one came out like 1999. So whatever the PlayStation came out, it came out with that. But being that the story is so fucking long, and that the updated graphics, that we have nowadays, they're breaking the game down into 3 parts. So the first part was when they left Shinra. This second part is probably going to lead up to after Sephiroth kills Aerith. And then the last is going to be the battle of the Ancients, and then the final battle with Sephiroth. But so this is the second one, and my God, it's amazing. It is amazing. Peak.
So in February, Black History Month, you saying this is going to be the best game of the year?
Yes.
Okay. I want to get a PlayStation so bad, but I'm putting this shit off.
Other game news. Well, fuck game news. What I've done, I created MF Doom in Tekken 7.
I saw that in Tekken 8.
Tekken 8, sorry. Yeah,
I did see that. I seen it on your gram. That nigga look cool. He got the mask and shit.
Yeah, I had to use accessories to make the little point shits on his mask because it was like a masquerade mask at first, and I had to add like the little silver shits to it and line it up and all that shit. I saw it on Twitter. I saw somebody doing it. I was like, oh shit, MF Doom. Oh fuck, I'm playing with Raven now. And everybody in the comments was like, I'm playing with Raven. I'm playing with Raven. So I got a little combos, and I'm gonna start going online with them and shit like that. But there's a lot of customs you can do. Like I've seen a lot of Gokus, a lot of Vegetas. I've seen Gojo was like a fan favorite that everybody's doing right now. Everybody's turning the Law or Lars into Gojo. So from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, actually, Jujutsu Kaisen had a Super Bowl commercial. They actually did like promotion for Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. They had the scene where Sukuna burnt Jogo alive, and he had like the 49ers headband on and shit. I'm like, wow, what the fuck, bro? This is crazy. Jujutsu Kaisen is peak. Yeah, it's worldwide now.
Super Bowl is on right now. San Francisco is currently up 3-0. I honestly don't care to watch that shit, but I'm gonna turn it on.
Humble recovered.
We gotta watch the trailer.
I only watch Super Bowl for the trailers and the commercials. That's really the highlight of the Super Bowl.
Man, come on, man. Don't do that, man. Mahomes is on his way to telling Tom Brady, fuck you. And I'm here for it. You know, they've been championing that man. Hey, he's great. You know, he's very elite at what he's done.
Mahomes
But
is like Drake.
I love to see a nigga like and especially, you know, I mean, he ain't fully black, but you know. He just, you know what I mean? He coming into the game. You know, who this nigga y'all talking about?
He's Drake, bro.
All right,
He's literally Drake.
All right, let me step on everything y'all niggas talking about. All these other niggas y'all talking about. I'm about to take this game and turn this shit into something else. I compare him. That's a good analogy right there. I say he's like the Steph Curry.
Yeah,
the NFL.
That's a good one. Loki changed the game. Like Lamar Jackson is having success because of that nigga. Lamar Jackson break my heart just in terms of nigga. They should have ran the ball, but that's probably coaching. I ain't gonna put that on him. Just in the games,
that's coaching. But you gotta think about it like this, right? You know, they all eventually learn from that shit. Like, look at Cam. Look how Cam started out. Remember?
Yeah.
You know,
Cam ain't never won though.
What you mean?
Cam ain't win no Super Bowl. You talking about Cam Newton?
But he got there though.
Yeah, I mean he got there, but yeah. I mean getting there is niggas don't respect Cam. That's all that is. But you're right. Like Cam, literally, he was one of the first niggas to play that style of quarterback and get there.
But the way he did it, right, and the way they do it, like, you know, being a quarterback is difficult because it's not difficult because you know, the obvious, like, you know, niggas don't be thinking about like those specific intangibles, like in that moment, in that second, it's real life. Your coach is giving you a play, right? You running a play, but those plays always break. Like, nigga, I don't know what the percentage of that is, nigga, but you're gonna have to figure it the fuck out. The coach ain't on the field for you, boy. So you gotta know, like, that risk you taking or whatever decision you making, bro. You gotta know on your heart, like you standing on that shit, like, yo, nah, this is it. Fuck that.
Coach
you drew this play up for this nigga.
Or
all right, boom. Nah, I'm hitting this nigga.
And make the play.
Hey, we win the game.
Facts. We go check out the rest of this game. If y'all listening, like we said, the game is currently still on. We don't know who won. So shout out to the NFL. Ending it really quickly. Season 3 of the Bears premiering in June. Shout out to that. You know what I mean?
Let's bring it back, man. I'm about to rewatch.
Yeah, I gotta watch the last season again. I gotta check it. Well, maybe middle to end of the last season. I remember how it started.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch the last season. I really
Kobe got a statue, man.
Hey,
Shout out to Kobe, Vanessa Bryant, man, the whole Bryant family. Apparently, this is one of 3 statues that's going to be revealed. This is what first one was the pose that he did after he dropped 81 on Jalen Rose.
Oh yeah. And I saw people in the comments saying, like, why they picked that one, or like, just kind of making funny comments on that specific photo.
The comments.
And
comments
it's like, nigga, Kobe actually picked it.
Or Vanessa cleared all that shit up. She said, y'all got some shit. Vanessa, I ain't gonna front. That's a strong motherfucker right there. She said, man. She was like, Kobe's the one that picked this post. So if y'all got something to say, nigga, she was basically like, take it up with that nigga. Like, fuck y'all niggas. He picked this shit. So what the fuck y'all gonna say now, bitch? Shout out to that. Shout out to Kobe, man. I remember I used to hate on Kobe so much. I used to love when the Lakers lost. And I missed. That's why I like LeBron so much now, because I missed the greatness of Kobe hating on him. Until I realized how great this nigga was and started watching, like, oh yeah, this nigga's nice. This nigga Travis Kelce is yelling at Andy Reid on the sideline right now. What the hell?
Man, Trav, chill out, my nigga. You got your bitch in the stands. You got everybody watching you.
Take it easy, bro.
Relax, bro.
What else we got? Oh, shout out to Stephen A. Smith for multiple reasons. Drake and Cole, they on their tour right now. They did add a little Dirk to that shit. Stephen A., he was like the intro. They had him on the, on the Jumbotron.
Yeah.
Heavy
That's
ESPN
fire.
First Take promo. Shit was
Fire.
heat. Shit was heat, man. Shout out to them. And shout out Stephen A., Weezy, 50 Cent, and Uncle Shay Shay. Shay Shay and 50 is going to be coaches for one Celebrity All-Star Game team. And Stephen A. and Weezy. Lil Wayne going to be the other coaches. That's pretty fire. Pretty fire, man. But I ain't got nothing else, man. Y'all got anything else to tell these motherfuckers? Oh, shout out my nigga Shane Gillis, man. Saturday Night Live host. Hey.
Oh, yeah. That boy back.
My nigga Shane, man. Shout out to Shane. That nigga's a real nigga.
Hey, shout out to him, man.
I fuck with Shane, bro. He's the only podcast that I still listen to. Not because I don't fuck with other podcasts. It's just, it's a comedy podcast, and them niggas ain't really talking about the shit that is in hip hop. They reference it because, it's shit that they know of, but they white boys. And I like that kind of comedy. They talk about, hip hop shit, but it's from that white boy perspective that fuck with it, but don't really know. And it's comedy. I fuck with comedy podcasts. Yeah. Y'all got anything y'all wanna tell the people? You know what I'm saying? Without we get
they can suck my dick and burn in hell. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Jace.
Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube because we fuck with y'all.
Facts. All right, y'all. Cracking the 80s. We'll be in your ears next week.
Bitch.
Crack.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.